Welcome back, everybody. I am Director Hitman, and welcome to the second episode of Uncommon Grounds Podcast. For anybody who rocked out with me the first podcast, I talked about child support system, my child support journey. And I gotta say, I'll be honest with y'all, I never did this podcasting thing before. I never expected nothing. And I'll be honest, in the first day, a couple people downloaded my damn podcast. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked, y'all. But I definitely want to say I appreciate the support for whoever downloaded my podcast, whoever took the time out of their day and listened to it. If y'all hear tapping, I apologize. It's the cat sitting next to me beating the tail on the microphone for some reason. I don't know if y'all know about cats, but they're weird like that. Cats are kind of like they know what you're doing. They want to be involved. They don't give a damn. So this cat's like literally beating me to death with his tail, okay? But on the last podcast, I definitely want to apologize about the audio in the background, man. It probably sounds like I'm doing this right in my house, and I am. I ain't gonna stop people from moving around. I don't have a location yet, so it's kind of like you're gonna hear stuff in the background, man. But my main apology is for my damn fire alarm detector. I could not hear it beeping in my headphones while I was actually recording this, but I heard it like bad when I played the podcast back. But obviously, I recorded. I wasn't gonna take it out and do it over. You know what I mean? Those thoughts I couldn't reprocess. So I apologize to everybody, but I definitely appreciate everybody taking the time to download and listen to this podcast. You know what I mean? But I want to let everybody know who I am. My name is Angel O'Haya. I'm a 43-year-old man, creative, out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I come from a street gang background. I worked in the restaurant industry for most of my life, besides stupid shit I was doing when I was young. And now I'm a full-time creative, okay? I got into this creative stuff after I left my job, and I hit a couple million views on Reels on Facebook, stuff like that, man. So I do a hit or dismiss food review on YouTube, Facebook. Check it out, man. I'm retarded on there, just acting a fool, man. I like to have fun doing food reviews. So if you want to see more about me, check that out. Y'all can add me on Facebook or whatever. I don't mind, man. I don't care. I'm a social media person. Add me, follow me, subscribe, y'all. But let me get right into the topics here. Today, we're going to talk about the workforce. Yeah, the good old workforce, y'all. Let me explain something to you guys. I come from a background of work. Like I just said, I was a key supervisor at my job. You know what I mean? You know, for those who know about those type of positions, like a mini manager. But, you know, I had the keys open, closed, whatever had to happen, right? So I come out of a working background. Now, people who work with me, they'll tell you, like, yo, that dude Hitman, that motherfucker's extreme at work. Like, I never called off for 9 years. I work 12 hours every shift, 14 hours, you know what I mean? Single demands, I work 21 hours a shift. It don't matter to me, man. I'm like a damn machine. I used to tell people, man, my body ain't had no blood and that joint had oil in it. But I was insane when it came to work, you know what I mean? And I took great pride in my work, you know what I mean? I definitely went out work everybody. That was like my thing. And people work with me already know, like, you know, that's my thing. And when I say outwork, I don't mean trying to play people, outshine people. I mean, like, I work for me, you, everybody. Like, you know what I mean? We're a team, we're going to knock this out, or I'll do it myself. We all celebrate together. I was one of those type of employees. But now, since I'm out of the real workforce, I don't want to say real workforce, you know what I mean? But the corporate slavery workforce, I in between my business, you know, I shoot music videos, documentaries, whatever you need, photography, whatever you need. You guys can holler at me for that too. But now, man, I just want to say, like, in between that, in my business, I DoorDash a little bit in between. And I gotta be honest with y'all, man. A lot of people treat DoorDash like it ain't no job. You can make good money DoorDashing. Trust me. But the moral of my story is I DoorDash, right? So I'm going to stores, I'm going to restaurants, you know, you got to do a whole bunch of stuff, right? And the thing that I notice is when I'm going to these restaurants to pick up these orders, right? Because DoorDash, anybody knows about those type of delivery services, they'll tell you when the order's done, right? So, you know, it's your job, you know, it's called DoorDash. Your job is to pick up the stuff, dash it to people's doors, right? Right? You know what I mean? A plus B, you know, equals goddamn C or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's real simple shit, right? All lines. Well, listen, let me tell you something, man. When I go to these restaurants, and I can go pick up a 2-piece chicken and a fry from Popeyes, I'm looking at mad chicken on the rack. I'm looking at chicken. And nobody got my order ready. People are standing around. People are talking about, yo, bitch, you know what I mean? I was in the club. Da, 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 da. Everybody doing everything but working. Everything but working. And when you dash, you only got a couple minutes to get the shit to other people, or I'm going to lose my job because you people bullshitting in your job. But I'm not picking on nobody. This is what I've noticed throughout all the time I've been dashing. I'm literally watching people doing nothing. People are allergic to sweat. It must be like some type of acid inside their sweat where their body's going to melt and disintegrate on the job floor. What's going on with the generation, y'all? What's going on with this next generation, y'all? They make me nervous. It's either A, they're extremely smart or extremely goddamn privileged and think that everything got to be given to you. And that's not the way this world works, man. What did we do wrong, people? What did we do wrong for our children, man? Why are these 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all the way up to 20-some-year-olds feel this entitled? I heard people in their job, the girl said to her manager, like, basically she was like, bitch, how dare you ask me to go sweep something outside in that parking lot? And then the bitch turned around and was like, I don't even do that at my own house. So it made me think, I wonder what her goddamn house looks like. But you hear this type of nonsense? Restaurants are closing early because there's no staff. Dollar stores are closing early because nobody want to work. Like, what is going on out there? What did we do? Did we fuck everybody up with these cell phones? What did we do wrong, people? It's so sad to see. I go to Kentucky Fried Chicken on a Saturday night. They don't got no goddamn chicken. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. If there's one thing you need to have, it's goddamn chicken. I waited there for 40 minutes for chicken at a Kentucky Fried Chicken on a Saturday night. Anybody who works in the restaurant business, which day of the week is the busiest? God damn it, it's Saturday. All evening is Saturdays, man. If you work in the restaurant, you should know by 6 p.m. on a Saturday night, you're going to be getting your ass whooped if it's any type of business that makes money. Why would they not have chicken? I understand. I know about food costs. I know about actual theoretical. Like I told you, I did this shit, man. Like, so don't talk to me about no bullshit. I know all about that stuff. But as a functioning Kentucky Fried Chicken, why would they not have any chicken? Yeah. What are we going to do? I definitely need some of you smart people listening to me to help me out with this stuff. What do you guys think about the next workforce? I think we're in trouble, man, to a certain extent. You know what I mean? That there's brilliant people out there, brilliant youth. There is hardworking kids out there. But where I'm at, Northeast Pennsylvania, up 70 miles from New York City, 56 miles from Philadelphia, I can literally piss on New Jersey. It's terrible around here. It's terrible. And everybody's like entitled and people feel like they deserve this and that. Man, look, if you go sweat and bust your ass, everything you earn in this life, you will get it. But you got to work for it. And then I hear a lot of youth like, oh, you know, when I do this or when I get past that is when I'm going to kick it in gear. Life don't work that way, man. You got to kick your motherfucking life in gear when you're sitting there in the car, man. You don't kick shit in the gear when you already got out the car. Yeah, these are the type of things I want to talk about, man. This good old workforce, man. You go to the stores, nobody's there. Everything's self-checkout. Everybody's lazy as fuck. In Pennsylvania, they don't even have anybody at the turnpike no more, man. You just gotta get a picture taken of your license plate. The state gonna mail you a damn fine. Like, come on, man. I'll be honest with y'all, especially when it comes to turnpike. Some of us got the money right then and then. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't waiting for no letter in the mail 30 days after I already drove through the damn toll. What's going on in the work world? They're already doing the automated robots. They're about to start kicking up. That's going to be a disaster. Because as far as I know, as long as human beings are making shit, there's always going to be a flaw. Are we going to Are we gonna fuck ourselves up in the end here? Are we gonna outsmart ourselves? That's where it looks like we're heading for, everybody. It looks like we're getting so goddamn smart and lazy at the same time, we might mess around and do something and take ourselves out, giving these damn AIs and machines all this type of power and knowledge. What are we smoking? And like I tell everybody, I'm a realist, man. I'm a stupid motherfucker, man. Like if y'all got some type of answers and y'all know how to leave a reply or you want to hop on YouTube in my comments and tell me everything I don't know, please do that. Because I love to learn. No matter how stupid I say I am, I love to learn new things. But I felt like this was definitely a topic that I wanted to bring to everybody. Where you're from. Maybe you live out west. Maybe you live down south. Maybe you live up north. Maybe you live in another country. How's your workforce? Are you guys starting to say this? Are you guys starting to see the same things I see? Because it ain't looking too good, man. It's really not looking too good. Now, for myself, I'd love to help out young youth out there. You want to hold a camera, want to be an apprentice, man. You can holler at me, man. I do that for the young youth, man. But I'm also like a hard worker. So it's even hard for people like me to even mix with certain types of workers because if I'm working laps around you, now why do I want to work with you if I'm working enough to get your check and mine? I don't know, man. It's really odd out there, Everybody, I don't know if y'all saw that DoorDasher guy freaking out over a $5 tip at a mansion and all that, man. Like, why is everybody so entitled, man? They got $5. They gave you $5. So when you dash, you should be happy with. You just made $5. I don't care how big the house is. Sometimes I get a good tip from the shittiest of places. I pull up right into the hood, man, get the best tip. Sometimes I go to rich people's house, you don't get shit. Hey, man, that's life, cuz. You don't always win in this life. What's the matter with people? Most of us take a hell of a lot more losses than we get wins, man. And maybe God gave me this platform so I could talk to the world, man, just to tell everybody that shit, man. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. You may have more money than me, but you ain't shit. You may have a better car than me, but that don't make you better than me. That makes you that you made more money than me, or you spent your money on some shit maybe I don't even care about. But yeah, y'all. I would definitely love to hear my listeners' thoughts on this topic. If you can figure out a way to leave me a comment on any platform, I think this is on Amazon. I think I signed up for all types of shit, man. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just clicking activate. I didn't give a damn what I was doing, man. I'm trying to get this all over the world, cuz people gotta hear me, man. Whether they like it or not, because I don't give a fuck either way. That's how I get down. I've always been that way. But yeah, y'all. I definitely had to bring the topic, man. I wanted to know about this workforce, man. And I could say it started. I don't want to be the old guy screaming at the young kids like, oh, you young whippersnappers. Nah, man, that shit started in between my generation, too. Motherfuckers calling out for anything, man. I used to laugh with my coworkers in the restaurant. Motherfuckers call off, they got diarrhea, man. Like, come on, man. But I just think people are starting to lose the sense of pride and morals and like, don't nobody got no pride in themselves, man? Like, don't you care what other people think? I'm not saying you should care because I guess that's what everything nowadays, like, you don't care what nobody think about you. But I think you should kind of care the people cutting your goddamn checks should think about you. And then the other craziest thing about this workforce is I used to hear these kids cry. When they be like, Angel, can I get my check? Yeah, I go to the office, open the door, go through the file, get the check, hand them the check, they open the check, and start crying at me. Hey, yo, bro, I gotta pay rent. My check's only $250. Like, bro, you called off 4 days this week, cuz. What the fuck you thought you was gonna get paid for calling off? That's the type of nonsense I used to hear all the time in the workforce, bro. It's like, aren't you guys calculating? Like, if you work 8 hours a shift and you call off 3 of them motherfuckers, that means you're not gonna make that money. I was dashing out of Wendy's. Walked in there, it was like nobody was even working there. I was like, what the fuck is going on in here, man? Some kid, I already knew he was a rookie. Like I said, I worked this restaurant life. I train many bums in my day, and I know what the deer in headlight look is when they're looking at a screen full of red. Anybody knows about those screens full of red? When it turns red, that means it's at 12 minutes already. That means you're already fucking up. When you have a full screen of red, that means you're super duper trash. Like Hefty should sign you, man, to a contract because you're super trash. This kid, this mommy walked in, old head, probably like 48. You know what I mean? She walked in, I already knew she knew the business. Walked in, took the shit over and straight to work, didn't talk to nobody. I was like, oh yeah, she about to knock shit out. Listen, she walked up to the dude, she was like, do you have this DoorDasher's order? He's like, DoorDash? She's like, it's already been 15 minutes. He ain't even start the order yet. I'm supposed to been at these people's house. He ain't even start the order yet. She said, well, where's your trainer? He said, trainer? She said, you don't even know what you're doing. He's like, I know. You guys should have saw the disappointment in her face. I know that feeling because I had to do that a million times in my life. She knew at that point she had to do everything on that damn screen because this kid had no idea what he was doing, but I felt bad for the kid too, but I give him respect. You know why? Because he didn't walk out and quit. I seen so many people walk out and quit over that red screen, It's like, get your fucking mind together, bro. It's called life. It's called pressure. Shit ain't always going to be easy, man. You got to figure it out. But most people want easy as fuck. They want a lot of money and easy as fuck. I don't feel life works that way, man. I don't feel anything works that way. And if you do get blessed like that, God damn it, bless God himself. Or whoever you believe in your higher power. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, y'all. My daughter's about to turn 18 in September. I want to see what's going to happen in this workforce. Even my own child. She got an easy job. Talking about that. I want to go work in the factory. I want to make more money. Her job still pays double time. How many out there still get paid literally double time? I haven't heard that shit in years, especially in like a restaurant setting. She's a server in like an old folks home. You know what I mean? So it's like, I told her, you better keep that goddamn job. Fuck factories. I said, you barely want to go work now. Feeding old folks, how you going to go in a factory and do production? If you don't do 70, 90, 80% production, you're going to get fired. It's like, ain't nobody thinking, man. Find something you're good at and stay at that shit until you get something else. People jumping around for money. And don't you guys know, like when we hire y'all, that looks terrible on your resume? You worked at Amazon for 3 weeks. You worked at Petco for 2 days. You worked at goddamn McDonald's for 3 hours. Bro, we not hiring you, little dumbass. Why would we hire unreliable? Oh, man. I guess my line's going to be, what is y'all smoking, cuz? But nah, y'all. I'm going to start to wind this down. I want to run these about 20 minutes. I don't want to bore everybody to death. I just want to get these in and out like a robbery. But I definitely want to say I appreciate everybody, whoever, man, woman, and child. If you're taking time out of your day, somebody even downloaded my podcast from Belgium. I was definitely shocked with that. Ooh, I know they got a shock with me, cuz. But no, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. You guys can follow me on all platforms. Like I said, I shoot music videos, documentaries, short films. I do whatever, man. If you want to hire me, you can hire me. Direct Hitman Film. Google me. You'll see me around. I'm a dude with a yellow camera, man. I shoot Nikon, so y'all see me, man. Well, follow my YouTube, Direct Hitman Film. Follow me on Facebook, Direct Hitman Film. Follow my personal profile on Facebook, Angel OJEA. You'll see me. I'm up there with the orange on, beads and stuff. You'll see me up there. Follow me, y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you want to give this a share, use my homie. You do that. Well, other than that, I'm definitely going to sign off. Eventually, I'll get a Patreon. You know what I mean? I kind of don't want to throw my cash app out there because people start hacking and shit, man. But I just want to say God bless. Like I said last time, if you're not religious, blessings to you anyway in your own technical realm. You don't got to be religion in a technical form. But I hope everybody does well. I hope your day, evening is blessed. And tune in. I am Director Hitman. This is Uncommon Grounds Podcast. Let's go.